Where did the name come from, Best Party? How did you come up with that bold name?
It was just ridiculous enough for me. I also thought about calling it the Cool Party. It would be, we would be, all other politicians were dorky and predictable, but we were cool and unpredictable. And we would have a cool committee that would decide what was cool and what was uncool. And we would, we would have press meeting to announce new cool things. And so, but
best was just better, probably.
Yeah,
right?
it's just
the best.
It was so simple, and then I was working closely with my children because they took full part in it with me, and my son, he's a graphics designer, and he helped me a lot, and I wanted to look stupid. I wanted to look, I would,
because at that time it was still a joke, right? It was not, or
yes.
Was it already serious? It wasn't seriously political.
No,
or
it
was
wasn't
seriously political, but it was not like it was not a campaign in a way, a serious one.
No, it was not. I mean, it was my intention to make a spectacle. I just wanted to make a huge spectacle as I possibly could.
How did you get through with it? I mean, I have those situations a lot, but then it's only for an hour or so. I think I don't know what I'm going to do, and then it's sort of over after an hour, and you survived.
Yes.
But for you, it was 4 years. How did you manage to go through with everything? And I mean, you were a politician. You had to have plans, and
Sometimes, sometimes it was just horrible. It was just absolutely horrible. 4 months into the term, my mother died.
Oh, yeah.
And it was terrible, and it almost destroyed me. And I realized, some people even, saw it as an opportunity, because that's what, that I would, break. And that was what they, that was their strategy. And it was just in my from my point of view, it was just childish, because nothing. Nothing will break me, death or disease or something that might break me, but you are not going to break me with your silly gibberish. It's so I just enjoyed it. It was kind of like, I felt like, sometimes I felt like Bruce Lee, doing kung fu with amateurs, and so they would come at me with some very obvious strategy that I could, I could, see all their moves beforehand. I knew kind of, what they were going to do, because it was predictable. But they could never foresee what I was going to do, because I would, always be a surprise to them. And
because you're so unconventional, yeah.
Yeah, and I was asked about this on the news. There was an interview, and the reporter was asking me, why do you think, you have been able to stay in office? And I said, because I'm Predator, I'm like a Predator in the movie Predator, I know Kung Fu, they don't. And there is no Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he's the only guy who can deal with me, but he's not here.
He's not around. He's in California.
Yeah,